recording? Okay. We're professionals here. So, so she basically gave me a ton of great tips on bookings. I'm having a really hard time with bookings. Can anybody that's having problems with bookings right now give me like a thumbs up or a wave or something? Okay. I love how I requested thumbs up for bad bookings, right? So here's some like really tactical tips that she gave me that you can just put to use right now and hopefully kind of stop some of the struggles you're having. So one of the things that we talked about was texting and how we don't really use texting the way that we should. So one thing she recommended is go back to your past shows. Start with like shows maybe 3 weeks ago. So I went back to my shows last week and the orders hadn't even shipped yet. So I was like, no, let's go back even further. So anybody that you know got their orders and further back, those are the people you want to text. And you're literally, I'll give you the exact wording I used today. You're literally going to text them, hey, Shelly, it's Kate with the Pampered Chef. You just placed an order in the fall. And this is what I used for like way back, but you could say you just placed an order at so-and-so's party, or you just placed an order. You just placed an order in the fall, and I just wanted to check in and make sure you're loving your products. So then I got a text back from her saying, yeah, everything's great, thanks. Most of the order was for gifts, and the girls loved it, whatever. So I'm just creating like a two-way conversation, and it's customer care, but I'm going to get back to her in a couple days and to be less pushy and be like, hey, was there anything left on your wish list that you weren't able to get? I would love to host a party with you. And so using more of like a personal connection instead of feeling like you're constantly begging people for parties. That's kind of like one of my changes, and it's good for business. So something to remember is if you want to maintain what you currently have, your goal should be 5 two-way contacts a day. So that's 25 two-way contacts a week. So that would be 25 times in a week where you ask somebody, about how they're liking their products. You messaging 25 people? No, only like 3 or 4 may respond. So you want to count it as like two-way communications. Does anybody have any questions about the texting part of it, or like what you would say or how it would go? No? Okay, so something else that was brought up was my wording that I was using for bookings was very pushy and like, will you please do a party with me? I'm desperate, or I'm trying to fill my calendar, or oh my gosh, new host special. I felt like I was saying the same things over and over again. So one of the great wordings to use for bookings is to ask them to be a guinea pig. So it's something that you'll use. Maybe you're trying to use a new template. Maybe you're trying to do events instead of groups. It really doesn't matter, but just telling people that you need a guinea pig and ask them if they're willing to be a guinea pig with you. And then my last tip for just like ways to bring up the conversations with people that maybe you've asked in the past and then they didn't answer, or you feel awkward going back to them, or this is what I plan to message like my personal friends, people that like I know in real life and I've been avoiding going back to them, is to start a conversation about a survey. So something she said to message them was, hey girl, I'm doing a survey for my business and I was wondering if you had time to answer a couple questions for me. Do you cook or bake? And then wait for them to respond. Don't just like start blasting them with questions. But then do you cook or bake much? And then maybe hopefully their answer is yes, unfortunately, or yes, enthusiastically. And then you want to ask them, what is your challenge at the moment in the kitchen? And use that to build like build your knowledge of what the challenges that your friends are facing so you can start posting about them on your personal Facebook page. But also you can weave that into asking for a booking. So if somebody had a problem with like, oh my gosh, I just feel like I spend hours prepping meals on Sundays, then you'd be like, oh my gosh, in March, we've got this new product coming out and it's going to blow your mind how fast it makes food prep. I'm super excited and I could help you and we could totally have a party all about quick meal prep and ideas for you. And then like, you know, it's authentic. Like I really do have this product that can do this for them. And knowing that is like half the battle. So those are some of my tips about bookings from my meeting with Kristen. Does anybody have any questions? Yeah.
So when you were talking about like asking people to be a guinea pig for something, what if you're not doing anything new? Like how would you?
They don't need to know that. So maybe they're my guinea pig because this time I'm going to start my party on Monday instead of Sunday, or it doesn't matter. Like literally it doesn't matter. Yes, the survey idea is really good. I love it. And really it's cool because then you actually know what your friends are like facing in the kitchen. And one of the things Kristen talked to me about was like not being afraid to post on your personal Facebook page recipe ideas and just like be super authentic with your friends. So if you know they're all facing problems with like kitchen inspiration, like they need recipe ideas, then do a week of recipe ideas on your personal page and like add value to their life. So yeah.
I love it.
Any questions? Sorry, I talked super fast, so.
Oh, that's good.
All right, sweet.
So you guys can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Yes, I wanted to do some recognition, and then I have something super exciting to share, and I might need to look up a couple more things in the meantime for other. Anyways, so last month in January was second month of Free for All, super exciting. So wanted to give a shout out to some people that earned Free for All. So first level, Shelby, brand new consultant on our team. Diana, she's on Jen's team. Heather is a person that I had a party with, and she is on our team, but she's not on Facebook. So anyways, and then Kayla, also first level. And then Amanda got second level. This was the stainless steel wok. Dude, that thing is sweet. If that hasn't come yet, which I don't think it has, probably not, coming soon, I think, but super exciting. And then Cindy also earned that. And then Lexi Comfort, she earned the $3,000 sales level, which was $434 in free product. Insane. And Jen and Stephanie both hit the $4,000 level. So they got, you know, the $434 in free product plus the extra, like the maximum commission they could earn. So big shout out to them. Also big recognition to Stephanie for promoting recently, and I actually have this for her when I see her soon, and I know she'll be able to catch this video, so I wanted to actually sign this while on our meeting, because she'll at least see that. And then I have something. I forgot how to write an N, but congratulations, Stephanie. Super excited for you, which segues into my next topic. I hope you guys can see me because I'm about to show you something behind me that I've been working on today, putting together. I've been brainstorming for a couple days, at least weeks maybe, but I'm going to back up. I'm going to back it up, and then this is our new team vision board. So is it showing up backwards? Sorry, I forgot to bring my phone with me. Is it showing up backwards?
No, it's showing the right way, but you got to go a little closer to the names.
Okay. And also have my phone right next to me at the same time so you can hear me. So really hard with the laptop. Living the dream team. A big, huge goal for us is to be executive director, director team, like an executive team. And this is basically where we're at right now. And the first step to that is senior director, which when the crowns with the jewels on them all have a name on them, and they all have a green top to their crown, we're gonna hit senior director team, and which is a pretty big goal, but super achievable within the next month or so. And then I need to finish some of the things on this poster board, on this like team vision board. But big goal for this team is to hit executive by, I'm going to say June 1st, but I know that's kind of insane. So basically, when we have just one more first generation director, I'm going to try to point where it needs to go. Whoever is going to fill this crown, that will get us to senior. And then when the rest of the crowns are filled and they get their jewels and they all have their green crown topper, executive, here we are. So I went with kind of I'm not necessarily like, I'm going to come back to the screen now. It was super awkward holding that and my phone. But I'm not necessarily like a big princess fan, but I like Disney World. And we all have the opportunity to earn a trip to Disney World for our families during this year for the trip that is going to be happening next year in June. So if you don't already know what is required to earn that, you go to, why can't I think of the heading on the on Consultants Corner? Like sales and incentives? No, it's not right. Promotions and recognition, and then Magic in the Making, 2019. You will find all the information. If you are like, what is that even like possible? It totally is. It totally is. Kate and I both started last year at the beginning of the year, and we not only earned the first level trip offered, but the second level trip. And so the first level is totally achievable if we have the whole rest of the year to accrue points through each dollar in sales is 1 point, and each team member you welcome to our team is, once they hit their 12, they submit their first 1250. That's 3,000 points. Imagine if you just welcomed one new person per month for 10 months. That's 30,000 points. That's more than halfway to earning a free vacation, basically, for 4 people. So super exciting. I can't even imagine this. I don't even know, like, it's crazy. Super exciting.
So,
but
I got something.
Yeah.
So I think that because it was last January 31st when I joined, and it felt super like unrealistic. Like, what, I'm going to earn a free trip? Sure, there's got to be strings. There's got to be something. No. So we booked our trip to Hawaii through this like travel agent, and like didn't pay a dime. They booked the trip, the hotel, everything for us. It was like surreal to me that we actually got this like trip on top of our commission. So I just think that like if the trip to Disney is something that you're like, that sounds too good to be true, message your director and like make it happen, because it's not too good to be true. And it's crazy how like my kids are going with me too. Like, you know, they just took care of it. I sent them the info and they're like, oh, what size shirt do they wear? That's like what was crazy to me. So I just think that it felt really unrealistic like last January, and it totally is. And so don't wait till the end of the year and wish you had like thought about it earlier. Sorry.
Yes, reach out to your director. If reach out, if I'm your director, message me. Be like, so how do I do this? And we'll totally map it out for you. What Kate said just gave me full body goosebumps, because that is 100% true. It's like, okay, yeah, right. Like that's, you know, I'm not gonna earn that. Like that's nice for those people, but that's not gonna be me. That was 100% both of us last year, and now we're both going on a second level, all expenses paid trip to Hawaii. Like that's insane. So if you want to take your family on a free vacation next year, we'll partner with you and make sure that happens, because it's possible, and we're proof of that, basically, without even having a whole year like dedicated to actually earning it. So super exciting. Does anybody have any questions about that? Or we can kind of open it up for if anybody's like struggling with anything, or have questions, or want to talk about Disney World or the new product. Does anybody have any of their new products yet?
So Amanda, I just want to say real quick, Amanda, if your December free for all stuff doesn't come this week, I would definitely message home office, because I think pretty much everybody got it last week. So you should have gotten it already. So if you don't hear about it, I would message home office.
Oh yeah, sorry, I just am catching up on the message, the chat on the side. Yeah. And yeah, I downloaded the FedEx app right when they were like getting sent out, or like right when I thought they were getting the director box or whatever was getting delivered, and it never showed up, but then the boxes came. So I don't know if I
no, I think that Amanda's right. I don't think free for all actually showed up in the FedEx app. So
yeah, I haven't seen anything happen in the FedEx app since I've gotten the app. So Chrissy, what new products do you already have?
I got it all.
That's right, you're a director.
I got it all in for December. So I didn't think I got anything, but I somehow managed to make it happen.
Nice. Do you have a favorite so far?
The ladies at my in-home last night are very up on knowing when Pampered Chef has new stuff coming out, and they were harassing me wanting my new catalogs already.
That's awesome.
So I'm curious what everybody's favorite product is. If you can't speak, you should type it in the group chat what your favorite new product is. Rochelle, which one's yours?
Well, I used the batter thing for the first time yesterday, and it was pretty sweet. I've used the waffle puff pan a few times now. I really like it. The wok is awesome. The grater, actually Jimmy grated up a bunch of carrots for the chickens. He's like, they don't eat whole, they don't eat whole carrots. So he took the huge grater out to the shop and grated up a bunch of carrots, and he's like, that thing is sweet. And I've used it a couple times, and I thought it was great. I actually want to, I have a brick of cheese. I actually want to see how it slices cheese, because I feel like so many people are like, what does Pampered Chef have to slice cheese? Yes. And they don't have the cheese knife anymore.
Yep.
And
Lynn, you're gonna love the grater. It's way cool. Yeah. I didn't think I was going to use it because I don't use the cheese grater, like the regular cheese grater. I hate it so much. It's just so much work because it's such a dainty amount of cheese you can grate at a time in the protector. I'm sorry.
You can do your whole brick, and then just when you get down to the end, put it in there.
Look, I don't like it. I like the new grater, which happens to be more expensive anyways, so I'm going to just go ahead and sell that.
Hi, Cindy. Cindy just joined us.
Cindy, what's your favorite new product?
Hi there. My favorite new product?
Mm-hmm.
I just got a few things in the mail. I haven't got everything yet. So I haven't tried any of the spring stuff, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I haven't tried anything.
What are you most excited to try?
The stir fry pan.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
I was excited about that, to get that one. All I got so far was the ocean cookie cutters, the Easter cookie cutters, the batter squirter thing.
Okay, the batter squirter thing, I got to figure out the actual name of it.
Yeah.
It's so cool. It's so cool.
I didn't take it out and try it yet.
Yeah.
And then I got catalogs, of course. That was the only thing I got yesterday. So some more coming.
Nice. Lynn ordered the grater. Exciting. So I've done zucchini or cucumbers in it, cabbage, carrots, grated cheese. I don't know if I've done anything else with it. Maybe some other vegetables, but yeah, it's been awesome.
So I didn't watch the demo video. What is the one that looks like a slice of cheese, but it looks like lasagna noodles? What is that blade for?
I think that's just like bigger grating.
Oh.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
And then there's the other one is like finer.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't know.
Yeah. Cindy, since you joined, I'm going to show you, sorry, take my phone with me. This is our team vision board for.
How come I can't see anything?
Swipe to the right, Cindy.
Oh, I see you, but I don't see Rochelle. Swipe to the right?
Swipe.
Keep swiping.
It's not me, it's my board.
Oh, there we go.
But, so Living the Dream Team. Anybody notice that it's like Disney font?
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet, because it took me forever to write it. But I was saying I'm not super into princesses and stuff. But, you know, if you have a crown, you pretty much rule the land. So, and I just thought they were pretty and I like shiny things. So, I'm easily distracted. Yeah, so I was explaining earlier, the crown with the jewels but no name is open for our next first generation director, at which point we will, as a team, promote to senior director team. And then when the rest of the crowns have names and they all have their green jewels, does everybody see the green jewels off to the side? So when the team goes green, they get their green topper. And then, so basically once that's all filled in, we are executive team, which is kind of crazy. I set a goal for 6-1, which is insane, but you know, why not try? Basically. And I made business cards and I put executive. I'm an advanced director, but I put executive director on my business cards, which is also insane. But you know what? That's all right because I'm a little cray cray. So that's all I have to say about that.
No comment.
Yeah. And Kate, I want to just look something up real quick if you want to take over for a second.
So, Cindy, you'll have to re-listen. Cindy, you'll have to re-listen to the beginning to get my booking tips when Rochelle posts the recording.
I thought this was at 6:30.
6.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure there's nothing that I missed. So something else that Rochelle and I did back when we first started, and something that I want to make a habit of, is if you're a host, as you're closing the party with your host, something else to mention is like they get their 10% off discount for a year, that every 6 months we come out with new products. And like we know March 1st, September 1st, those are our new product dates. So you could even book a party with them for September as you're closing their party. Like, hey, do you want to put one on the books so that in the fall we've got you covered? I did that for my November, and I was having a really hard time getting bookings in November. And like being able to come in and just like have parties was such an easy thing. And not only that, they were hosts that like knew what they were doing because they'd already partied with me. So past hosts are a great place to get future bookings off of too. And so if you've been with Pampered Chef for more than 6 months and you're struggling with bookings, like you know that March 1st we've got all this new product coming out, use that as leverage to get all your past hosts to rebook. Or don't mention the new products and just talk about getting your past hosts to book now. Like, you know, maybe there are 10% discounts about to go away and it's time for them to do another party. So, yeah, I'm full of ideas tonight.
Totally. And rebooking your, especially the parties that go well, is going to be a little bit easier, but, you know, basically rebooking for like 5 or so months out. But even if the party doesn't go well, be like, hey, you know, maybe it was just like not a good time for your friends. Let's try again in a couple months. And, you know, be like, okay, you know, well, the new products are going to, you know, you can even be like, oh, the new products are going to be available in April. Like, do you want to try again then? You know, even though like,
wait for more of your friends to get their taxes back. Let's reschedule.
Yeah.
Well, let's try again. I had parties where I did them in last February, and I did $1,000 party. Then we rescheduled a second party for October, and we did a $500 party. So where I had thought that maybe their friends were kind of sick of me, it worked out okay. So you never know. And then I've had it where they didn't have any sales, and then we ended up having a $200 party like 3 or 4 months later. So.
Well, my computer's not really working as I wish it would. But I think that's everything we got for you guys. And let me just check. So if you, again, want to see how you can earn the Disney World trip, message your director, and we'll partner with you and get you guys there, because I want to see everybody there. It'd be amazing. Also, this meeting is going to our team meeting. This meeting's going to be on the first Sunday evening of the month. We just did it funny this month because of the spring launch that was last week. So we didn't want to double whammy with a team meeting and then have the free products and not be able to, or the new products and not really be able to talk about them in the team meeting. So that's why we scheduled this one for after the launch. And yeah, so hope everybody has a great night and a great week, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for joining.